Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I'm not going to be with you in a Zoom session. So I've recorded this earlier for you to watch. So today's lesson is going to be on Unit 6, which is the new unit uh, entitled Sports. Sport. This is lesson 1. You can look at this lesson, this activity, today's activity on page 62 and 63 on your student's book. Okay, let's watch the video.
Good day everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chigudero and today we shall continue on a new topic which is Unit 6 Sport. For your information, this is going to be the first lesson which will be on page 62 and 63 on your student's book. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to talk about different sports.
Okay, so our aim or our objective for today's lesson is to talk about different sports. You know what is sports? Sport is sukan, sukan. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to talk about bercakap berkenaan dengan sukan-sukan ataupun different sport, sukan-sukan yang berbagai. Okay, ini target ataupun matlamat pelajaran kita hari ini.
As usual, before we proceed to our lesson today, let me communicate with you first the framework of our lesson. First, we shall read and answer a sport quiz.
Okay, ini aktiviti pertama yang kita akan buat hari ini. From this video, you are going to read and answer a sport quiz. A sport quiz akan menjawab beberapa soalan ringkas berkenaan dengan sukan. Membaca dan juga menjawab soalan berkenaan dengan sukan. To read and answer a sport quiz.
And after that, we shall listen to a video and answer some simple questions.
Okay, this is the second activity. You have to listen to a video. Listen to a video. You're going to watch the video and listen and answer simple questions dan menjawab beberapa soalan mudah juga. Okay, this is the second activity.
Last but not least, we shall listen again to the same video and complete the gap key phrases.
Okay, this is the third activity. I'm going to listen to the video again, and then you need to complete the gap key phrases. Kamu kena lengkapkan beberapa tempat kosong lah untuk melengkapkan kata-kata kunci yang kita akan belajar dalam which we are going to learn in this lesson today. Okay.
Without further ado, let us move on to the first activity of our lesson today, which is to read and answer the sport quiz. But before we answer the quiz, let's get to know first the names of these sports. Together, read after me.
Okay, so as usual, before we proceed with the lesson, we are going to learn or we're going to recap some vocabularies, beberapa perkataan ataupun pembendaharaan kata, kosakata yang berkaitan which are related to the lesson today.
Football, football. Basketball, basketball. Tennis, tennis. Swimming, swimming. Athletics, athletics. Cycling, cycling. Climbing, climbing. Gymnastics, gymnastics. Skiing, skiing. Volleyball, volleyball. Golf, golf. Hockey, hockey.
Okay. This one, this is it's not just hockey, it's ice hockey. Hockey di atas gelanggang air batu. Ice hockey. It's not the usual hockey game that you watch in the stadium. But this is an ice hockey game. Hockey air batu. Di atas gelanggang ice. Okay.
wrestling, wrestling, sailing, sailing, rugby, rugby, horse riding, horse riding. So these are the words that you need to know before we proceed to the quiz.
Okay, if you don't remember, you cannot remember the names of the sports that we have watched just now. You can watch the video again after this for you to have a better memory on the vocabularies. Again, let's continue.
Okay, pop quiz time. Let's take a look at the first question.
Wait.
We design our furniture to be flexible. If you
Can you name a Portuguese football player?
Okay, this is a pop quiz, soalan-soalan ringkas. So the first question is, can you name a Portuguese football player? Can you name? Boleh tak kamu namakan seorang Portuguese football player? Player pemain football bola sepak, pemain bola sepak yang berbangsa Portugis. I'm sure most of you knows this fella, this figure.
Player here means pemain. Player means pemain. Now I bet you will surely know that one famous football player from Portugal. And who is he? He is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, so this is the player, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now I bet you will surely know that one famous football player from Portugal. And who is he? He is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, so I'm sure most of you know him, Cristiano Ronaldo. He is now playing for Manchester United, and before this, he was playing for Juventus, an Italian club. And then before that, he played for Real Madrid, the Spanish football club. Okay, so let's move on.
Number 2. Which country are these badminton fans from? Fans.
Okay, what is fans? Okay, normally, and if you look at in your dictionary, there are a few meanings for fans. One of them is kipas, kipas kan, a fan, kipas. But in this case, fans means peminat, peminat, orang yang suka, orang yang minat sukan tersebut ataupun apa-apalah yang minat hiburan. So fan is peminat.
Fans means peminat. Fans means peminat. Now take a look at the country's flag that they are holding. Which country are they from? They're from?
They are from. Look at the flag there. So we have learned this in year 4, I think, about the country's flags. So this is the flags of the country of the Republic of China. Let's see.
China. China. Next, what is the longest event in an athletics competition?
Okay, what is the longest? This is an adjective, a superlative adjective. Longest meaning yang paling panjang ataupun yang paling lama. Long can be interpreted as lama ataupun panjang. Long boleh jadi panjang ataupun lama. So dekat sini dia tanya what is the longest event? Apakah acara yang paling lama ataupun yang paling panjang masa dia in an athletics competition, di dalam pertandingan atletik, maksud dia olahraga. Olahraga ni yang lari-lari, yang lontar-lontar, yang lempar-lempar. Acara tu dipanggil acara athletics. Acara lari, acara lempar, acara lontar, dan juga satu lagi lompat. Tu dipanggil acara atletik. Sukan olahraga. Kita tengok apa jawapan dia. What is the longest event in an athletics competition?
Competition means pertandingan. Competition means pertandingan. So the answer here is race walk.
Race walk, lomba jalan kaki. Ini acara yang paling lama, cari panjang. Kerana masa dia lama untuk nak habiskan satu acara tersebut. Cara jalan kaki.
Race walk is the longest time of event that happens in athletics competition. Number 4. What is the most famous cycling race in the world? Race.
Okay, race ini ada satu maksud lain. Satu lagi maksud dia, dia ada beberapa maksud juga. Race can mean kaum. Contohnya, we are Malay, Melayu. So our race is Malay. Kaum ataupun bangsa kita adalah Melayu. Race dekat sini dalam ayat ini, in this sentence, means perlumbaan. Perlumbaan.
Here means perlumbaan. Race means perlumbaan. And I bet you don't know about this. Maybe this is just a new knowledge for you to top up. The answer is Tour de France.
Okay, ini acara lomba basikal yang paling terkenal sebelum inilah, Tour de France. Okay, dekat Malaysia kita ada satu juga yang paling terkenal juga seluruh dunia, Tour de Langkawi, yang dianjurkan oleh Malaysia. Tour de Langkawi, acara lomba basikal internet antarabangsa. So before Tour de Langkawi, kita ada Tour de France yang dianjurkan oleh negara Perancis. This is the most famous cycling race in the world.
Tour de France. Number 5. What is the biggest stadium in Malaysia?
What is the biggest stadium in Malaysia? Stadium terbesar di Malaysia, apa dia? Cuba teka. Okay, let's see.
Stadium here means a sports center that can accommodate a lot of people watching the game. So what's
Okay, apa maksud stadium? Ikut penerangan saudara, dia kata stadium adalah satu tempat yang kita buat untuk aktiviti sukan yang boleh memuatkan ramai orang untuk menonton satu-satu permainan sukan. Itu definisi, the definition of a stadium. Big place which can accommodate a lot of people to watch sports activity.
the answer? It's Bukit Jalil National Stadium. Next.
Itu dia jawapan dia. Stadium Nasional Bukit Jalil is the biggest stadium in Malaysia.
Number 6. Here's a karate champion. Which country is this sport from?
Okay. Which country is this sport from? What the origin of this sport, karate? Asal usul sukan ini daripada mana? So I think you can see the flags of the country here. So yes, it is from Japan.
Champion here means juara. Champion means juara. Now if you look carefully at his clothes, there is the country's flag. Where do you think is he from? He is from Japan. And for your information, karate originates from Japan. So answer is Japan. Number 7. How many players are there in a doubles tennis match? Match means perlawanan. Match means perlawanan. So as you can see from the picture there, each double has 2 players. Together with the opponents, you are going to have 4 players. So answer.
Okay, ini dia tanya kamu berapa ramai pemain kalau dalam acara bergu, doubles. Kalau if you can see there are 4, two by side, yang mana 2 sebelah. Okay, 2 for each side.
So is 4. Number 8. What sport did Dato Azizul Hasni win the Olympic silver medal in? Olympic is the biggest sports event in the world. And
okay, this is the recent event that we have watched, which Dato Azizul Hasni competed in the Olympic. So what sport did Dato Azizul Hasni win the Olympic silver medal? I think you can figure it out easily. He is involved in the cycling event, dalam acara berbasikal.
what sport did Dato Azizul Hasni
On Adapted Mind Reading, stories are designed to build vocabulary and comprehension.
win his silver medal in? The sport is cycling. Cycling. Last question. How many players are there in the basketball team?
Okay. How many players are there in the basketball team? I think basketball is not very popular among us in Terengganu, but in most Chinese school, Chinese, they like to play this game, but it's not very popular among Malay students. Okay, Chinese likes to play Chinese students likes to play basketball. Okay, let's test your knowledge. How many players are there in basketball team? You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 5? Okay, let's see.
As you can see in the picture there are only 5 players in the basketball team when you are playing basketball on the court. So the answer is 5.
Yes, correct. There are 5 players at a time in a court. Okay, but there are reserve players, ada pemain simpanan juga. Cuma semasa bermain di atas gelanggang on the court, in the court, only 5 players are allowed to play in the game. Okay.
Alright, now let's move on to the second activity of our lesson today, which is to watch and listen to a video.
Okay, this is the second activity. You need to watch and listen to the video, and then after that you have to answer the simple questions. Okay.
And then you are going to answer some questions. Before we begin our activity, let us go through the questions first so that it will be easier for you to listen and spot on the answers. Number 1. Does Liane do any sports? Does Liane do any sports?
Okay, soalan ni, does Liane do any sport? Maksud dia apa? Does Liane, adakah Liane do any sport? Bermain. Do dekat sini boleh katakan melibatkan diri lah. Melibatkan diri dalam sebarang sukan. Sebarang jenis sukan. So, ini soalan dia. Ini soalan. Sebelum kamu tengok video nanti. So, bagi soalan dulu. Okay, nanti awak check lah. Liane dalam video nanti, Liane main sukan ke tak?
Number 2. What sport does Louis watch on TV?
Okay, and this is the second questions all about Louis. So dalam video nanti ada watak yang bernama Louis. So what sport does Louis watch on TV? Apa sukan yang Louis tonton dekat TV? Nanti kamu tengok video tu, kamu perhatikan. Okay.
What sport does Lewis watch on TV? Number 3. Are there any sports Ray wants to try?
Okay, and then the third character in the video, that you are going to watch later, there is a character named Ray. So the question about Ray is, are there any sports Ray wants to try? Adakah sebarang sukan yang Ray nak mencuba? Ray nak cuba main sukan apa? Nanti kamu tengok dalam video.
Are there any sports Ray wants to try? So take note on these 3 questions while you were listening. I hope these 3 questions are in your mind and you are ready to spot for the answer. So are you ready to watch and listen to the video? If so, let's start.
Okay, if you can repeat listening to this video later on if you cannot catch up with the information or with the answers. You can repeat listening to this video.
Do you do any sports?
Yes, I do. I like swimming. I'm really into it.
Okay, this is Lian. So the question, does Lian do any sports? Okay, I think you can figure it out.
And how often do you swim?
Every morning. I'm in a swimming club.
So, what's the best thing about swimming?
Winning. I'm very competitive. My personal best for 100 meters is 1 minute, 12 seconds.
And the worst thing?
I don't enjoy getting up early every morning. I get up at 5:30.
What's
Okay, this is the second character. So listen carefully.
your favorite sport?
Oh, football. Definitely.
This is Louis. So the question about Louis is, what sport does Louis watch on TV?
I'm in the school team. I love watching football on TV and playing it on my games console.
Who's your favorite team?
I like Manchester United. They're the best team.
And last but not least is this new character, Ray. And this is Ray. Let's look at the question about Ray.
What do you think about sport?
I like most sports.
What's your favorite?
Okay, the question about Ray is, are there any sport Ray wants to try? Okay, let's see.
I'm a basketball fan. I play a lot at school. And I love the Los Angeles Lakers.
Are there any sports you want to try?
Yes, I want to try skiing. I think it looks fun.
So that
Okay, so that's the video, and you have listened to what the 3 characters or the 3 people said about their sports and the sport that they are keen of. Okay, let's look at the next activity.
That's the end of the video. If you are still unclear with what the 3 people said in the video, feel free to just rewind this video again and listen to the audio once again. Now,
Okay, kalau tak sempat tadi, if you cannot catch up with what the three people or the 3 children said just now, you can rewind the video. You can repeat watching the video. Boleh ulang lagi. Okay, what's the answer? Okay, let's look at the answers.
what's the answer? Let's get back to the first question.
Okay.
If you want to achieve better results, make a great impression, and save time at work, you should get great.
Does Liane do any sports?
Okay, does Liam do any sports? Okay, in the video, what information did you get from Liam just now? Okay, let's see. Does Liam do any sport? Okay, if the question started with does, remember, kena jawab yes, no dulu kan. Kalau soalan mula dengan does, apa-apa verb yang auxiliary verbs, yang mula dengan verb to do, yang mula dengan verb to have, yang mula dengan verbs to be, ataupun yang mula dengan modals. So you have to first respond to the question with yes or no first. Okay, tengok how do saudara answer these questions. How does saudara answer this question?
Does she? Is that a yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, she does.
Okay, look at how the answer is done. Yes, so does. Kalau soalan dengan does atau apa-apa verb yang saya sebut tadi, dia mesti jawab yes ataupun no dulu. Kalau betul, jawab yes. Kalau tak betul, no. Okay, yes, she does maksud dia, does Lian do any sport? Maksud dia, adakah Lian bermain sebarang sukan ataupun melibatkan diri dengan sebarang sukan? Dalam dialog tadi, dalam video yang awal kita tengok tadi, dia ada bermain sukan. So jawab dia yes, yes she does. Dia ada main, betul lah, dia melibatkan dengan sukan.
Number 2. What sport does Louis watch on TV?
Okay, what sport does Louis watch on TV? Sukan apa yang Louis tengok dalam TV tadi? Kalau ingat. Ni tak payah yes no ni terus jawab. What sport does Louis watch on TV?
What sport does Louis watch on TV? He watches football on TV.
Yes.
Now, pupils, don't forget to put es at the back of the verb because in the questions, there is a verb to do in the form of does.
Akhirnya, bila kita menjawab soalan yang bermula dengan yang ada does ni, does. So bila kita nak jawab wash nanti dalam jawapan kita kena tukar kepada bentuk yang ada es. Okay? Sebab dalam ni does dengan does dia asalnya kalau kita sepatutnya kita jawab macam ni. Panjang pula cerita ni. Nanti. Okay, sepatutnya kita jawab ini jawapan yang sepatutnya lah. He does watch. Ini sepatutnya. Tapi jadi panjang. He does watch football on TV. Okey, ini jawapan yang sepatutnya. Tetapi kita ringkaskan. Kita buang does. Does tu kita tak guna. Kita ambil watch. So, does pergi mana? Does dia masuk dalam perkataan watch dengan ada tambah es. Okay. Football on TV. So kita tak jawab lah seperti di atas tu. Dia panjang. Kita ringkaskan. Jadi does tu tersembunyi duduk di dalam perkataan watch. Okay, ni contoh. Ni does ni. Yang es kat sini ni kita masukkan dekat perkataan watch. So dekat sini kita tak masukkan does. Kita es ni kita masuk dalam jawapan. Okey. Okay, nanti kalau kita jumpa di sesi face to face next week, saya boleh terangkan dengan lebih jelas lagi lah. Kalau dalam ni tak berapa nak faham mana. Okay, let's continue.
Because Louis is a he. Number 3. Are there any sports Ray wants to try?
Okay, satu lagi sebab apa dia tambah es, sebab dekat sini subjek dia he. He ini singular subject. So bila singular subject, kata kerja dia kena ada penambahan es ataupun s. Kalau tidak, kalau plural subject, more than one, dia tak payah tambah apa-apa. Dia guna bentuk asal. Okay, ini mungkin saya akan explain more when we have a face-to-face class session. InsyaAllah. Let's continue.
Are there any sports Ray wants to try? So based on the video that you listened just now, the sports that Ray wants to try is skiing. He wants to try skiing.
skiing ini bermain salji lah, bermain salji, main ski tu. Salji, pak kita tak ada lah salji tu. Okay, this, in the European countries, yes, they have snow, so they can play these sports. Okay.
So these are the answers that you should have listened from the video. Did you manage to get all those correct? If so, congratulations. So now let us move to the last activity of our lesson today, which is to listen and complete the gap key phrases. Now we are going to listen to the...
Sorry.
Oh, this is the information you've been looking for your research, right? Wait a second. You cannot...
Wait.
We can also use a lot of messy, weren't. However, not all there wasn't and there weren't use any together with them.
I missed the noun. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Football on TV. Now pupils, don't forget to put ES at the back about sports first.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the last activity here. Okay, I'm going to complete the key phrases about sports. Okay, let's see.
Take a look at the first one. I'm in a club. I'm in a club. Number 2, I don't enjoy or I enjoy. Number 3, I'm in the team. I'm in the team. Number 4, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Number 5, I want to try. I want to try. So these are the
key phrases when we are talking about sports. So number 1, I'm in a club. So club, club lah. Mungkin boleh kat sini in the blank spaces you can fill up with the sports club that you like. For example, if you like football, so you can put football here. I'm in a football club. So let's say you are joining the football club in your school or in any places lah. Dekat kampung tu ada kelab bola sepak, awak masuk. So boleh letak kat sini sukan yang kamu masuk, kelab sukan yang kamu masuk. And I don't enjoy. So ini pilihan lah. Kalau kamu tak suka, you can say like this. I don't enjoy. Let's say kamu tak suka football. I don't enjoy football. So apa-apa sukan yang kamu tak suka boleh letak kat sini. Kalau suka, if you like it, you can say I enjoy. Okay, ini pilihan lah. Kalau tak suka guna don't. Kalau suka, I enjoy. And then number 3, I'm in the team. Team ni pasukan. So apa pasukan bola, sukan apa yang kamu masuk? So let's say you are joining the badminton team. So you can say I'm in the badminton team. So cuma dekat sini dia nak ajar kamu ayat-ayat macam mana nak bercakap tentang sukan. So number 4, saya adalah fan. Fan tadi apa tadi? Bukan kipas, ini peminat. Let's say you suka main bowling. I'm a bowling fan. Okay, so peminat bowling. I want to try. Okay, saya nak cuba main sukan apa. So boleh letak kat sini. Okay.
the 5 gap key phrases that you will need to focus on when you listen to the video for the second time again.
Okay, so listen to the video. Cuba isi apa tempat kosong yang disebut dalam video tu. Apa perkataannya pada tempat kosong tu. Okay.
Are you ready? If so, let's go.
Do you do any sports?
Yes, I do. I like swimming. I'm really into it.
And how often do you swim?
Every morning, I'm in a swimming club.
So, what's the best thing about swimming?
Winning. I'm very competitive. My personal best for 100 meters is 1 minute, 12 seconds.
And the worst thing?
I don't enjoy getting up early every morning. I get up at 5:30.
What's your favourite sport?
Oh, football. Definitely. I'm in the school team. I love watching football on TV and playing it on my games console.
Who's your favourite team?
I like Manchester United. They're the best team.
What do you think about sport?
I like most sports.
What's your favourite?
I'm a basketball fan. I play a lot at school. And I love the Los Angeles Lakers.
Are there any sports you want to try?
Yes, I want to try skiing. I think it looks fun.
So, that's the end of the video for the second time. Now let's get back to fill in the gap key phrases. What's the answer for the first key phrase?
Okay, what is the answer for number 1? Okay, let's look at.
I'm in a swimming club.
Swimming club.
That's what Lian said. Number 2, I don't enjoy. What's that answer? Getting up early every morning.
Okay, so it's not necessarily to put the name of the sports, but you can also mention about something, the activity or the things that you need to do involving the sports. Contoh Lian tadi, dia suka berenang, tapi ada benda perkara yang dia tak suka tentang renang ni. Sebab bila dia berenang, dia kena bangun pagi. And she has to get up early every morning. So this is the thing that the things that she doesn't like about swimming. Get up early every morning. Okay, so it's not necessarily tak semestinya nama sukan saja kat sini. Apa saja perkara yang berkait dengan sukan tu yang kamu suka ataupun yang kamu tak suka, boleh letak kat sini. Okay, kalau tak suka guna don't, kalau suka guna enjoy saja. Okay, next one.
Number 3, I'm in the team. What's the answer here? School team.
Okay, so ni
Number 4,
boleh
I'm
juga,
a fan. Who said this just now? It was from Ray. So Ray is a basketball fan.
okay, kat sini dia letak school team, pasukan sekolah. Okay, boleh letak tak boleh guna juga pasukan sekolah, pasukan negeri ataupun pasukan daerah. Juga boleh letak kat sini nama sukan. Tak ada masalah. Okay, ini bila disebut dia school team, maksud dia pasukan sukan yang mewakili sekolah. Tapi kalau dia letak football team, pasukan bola sepak. Okay, boleh letak macam tu. Okay, next one. I'm a basketball fan. Saya peminat bola keranjang. Okay, so di sini boleh guna sukan apalah. Dan juga kalau tidak letak nama sukan, kamu juga boleh letak nama nama ni, pemain-pemain sukan yang kamu minat. Contohnya kalau kamu minat bola sepak, so ada pemain bola sepak yang kamu minat, kamu boleh letak kat sini. I'm Cristiano Ronaldo fan. Saya peminat Cristiano Ronaldo. So it means that you like football because Ronaldo plays football. So if you like cycling, let's say, so the apa tu, pemain ataupun tokoh sukan yang main cycling kalau negara kita, Datuk Azizul Hasmi Awang. So you can say I'm a Datuk Azizul Hasmi Awang fan. Ataupun boleh macam biasa boleh letak sukan juga, tak ada masalah. Okay, nama pemain pun boleh letak kat sini yang kamu suka ataupun juga nama sukan. Okay, next one.
Number 5. I want to try. Again, it was said by Ray. He said he wanted to try on skiing. So did you manage to get all these answers correctly? If so, congratulations. So that's the end of our lesson today. This is a Google form exercise that I have prepared for you. Feel free to just scan at the QR code right in front of your screen.
Okay, so that's about it for today's lesson. So I'm going to give, after this, you are going to please answer the question in the Google form via the link that I will share with you after this. So that's the lesson for today. I'm sorry I cannot be with you today because I have a meeting today, so I cannot be in the Zoom meeting as usual. So please watch this video and then answer the Google form question. See you. Assalamu alaikum.
Screen, or you can click on the link that I have provided at the video description below. If you're a teacher and you would like to make a copy of this Google form exercise, feel free to just scan at the QR code right in front of the screen, or you can click on the link that I have prepared at the video description as well. As usual, don't forget to visit my Facebook page Cikgu Darryl and give it a like if possible. Subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell so that you will always get notified whenever I update my